The Tuesday News on RT International. The decision of NatWest Bank to close RT UK's accounts without any explanation has certainly provoked plenty of reaction.
Sending solidarity to RT in the face of outrageous actions by the banks backed by the British government. Anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Well, we launched a hashtag on social media, Banksit, to garner reaction. And while there was plenty of solidarity after the bank said it would no longer provide its services to RT UK, many of our viewers branded the decision arbitrary and an attempt to silence the channel. Others even vowed to boycott NatWest over what they called its, quote, unprofessional action. But while there was much support, there were also those who welcomed the move, some not hesitating to celebrate it as good news. For example, let's show you some tweets here. One tweet saying the bank's decision to close RT's accounts was better late than never. Well, that was the other tweet. For this one, though, another adding that the UK has just grown fed up of relentless Russian propaganda. Well, we took to the streets of London to see what people there thought about this.
How would you feel if you had received a letter in the post saying that your account's been shut with no warning, no explanation given, and that you can't even appeal?
Well, I'll be outraged and disgusted. Like, a bank shouldn't shut your account just like that. Like, there's no good justification for that.
I would feel very frustrated and very scared.
I think I'd be pretty upset. I'd want them to explain why, because, you know, there must be some explanation. There's got to be a reason. You don't do that for the fun of it.
NatWest, let's say, shut RT's account. Like, why would you think that would happen?
Maybe it's something very political, yeah. Because RT haven't got a good sort of reputation in the media background, so that might have something to do with it. What you got to think about, maybe it might be from above. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because if you guys are giving information people don't want you to give.
The letter said we're not interested in discussing it, so...
Oh, right, so your account's closed, go away. Thanks very much.
Basically.
Charming.
If that was the first I knew about it, I wouldn't be very happy. So, don't be happy.
Thank you very much.
Although initially the bank said the decision was not subject to revision, after several hours it then stated that it was reviewing the situation. Here's RT's Polly Boyka.
RT's UK bureau is in search of a new bank. NatWest, which announced that it would no longer service RT's accounts, is owned by the Royal Bank of Scotland, whose biggest shareholder is the British government. And the British government hasn't exactly been known to lavish praise on RT's output.
Well, I know that Russia today is the favoured channel of the Labour leadership.
The assumption is that taking RT seriously is a bit of a joke. But in actual fact, the British government has been taking RT seriously.
There is a war of information and a war of propaganda going on, which we are singularly losing in the West.
Even Lords are baffled by the channel's success.
RT, as it's called, it's a very effective propaganda channel. It has a very large following now, and it's only been running for a few years, so don't underestimate it.
British politicians have been so concerned about being outgunned by Russian and Chinese broadcasters that last year the government allocated an extra £289 million for the BBC World Service. When RT launched in the UK, some Westminster pundits suggested a boycott. Respected editors say working for RT deems you unemployable in future.
I think we could do a bit more with ostracism. I'm quite happy to say that if anyone puts a CV on my desk, and on that CV I see they worked at RT or Sputnik or one of these things, that CV is going into the bin.
While over on British commercial radio, the mere mention of RT can prompt the mother of all rants.
Certain people. On to RT, and it's on there today.
RT, let me tell you, Brian, about RT. By the way, let me tell you about RT. RT is a successor media channel owned by the Russian state. What I'm astounded by, what I am shocked by, in fact, what I'm appalled at, is a number of, nominally liberal, democratic, human rights advocating British citizens succumbing to